Hello guys, it's 6th of February 2018 and we're going to attack in this lesson verbs of the third group in French language. So I'm going to teach you what does it mean to have a verb of the third group and how do you conjugate it in the present tense simple. Bear in mind that these verbs of the third group, although they are not extremely numerous, however, they are all irregular, meaning that you cannot know for sure one rule that fits all in terms of conjugation. You will have to learn on a case-by-case basis how to conjugate each verb, and this can prove rather tricky in numerous contexts. So let's start. Les verbes de troisième groupe. Les verbes de troisième groupe. Verbs of the third group. Actually, the verbs, because it's definite article les. Okay, this group contains all the irregular verbs that are not in the first two group of verbs. Plus, it also contains the important verb aller, which means to go, which we saw already. It is being used while building up the near future tense or future of proximity. And let me give you an example. Je vais acheter du pain. I'm going to buy bread. Je vais acheter du pain. And of course there is a small error. It's gotta be with an accent, a grave accent, northwest to southeast on the letter E here. Je vais acheter du pain. I'm going to buy bread. Okay, let's talk about the three big branches that are counted within the third group of verbs, because there are three branches depending on the ending, on the verb ending. There are verbs ending in IR, but which are not from the second group. And in this case, let's give these examples. Courir, to run. Cueillir, it means to pick up or to harvest. Mourir, it means to die. Ouvrir, it means to open. And offrir, it means to offer. So you see, these verbs, they all finish in ending IR, but they are not of the second group of verbs. They are of the third group of verbs, and they are all these verbs, they are irregular. Of course, there are many more, but in this lesson we're gonna focus only on this couple of verbs. So, the second branch are verbs still, of course, of the third group, but whose endings are in OIR, such as voir, to see, savoir, to know, and pouvoir, to be able to have the ability, like to do something. It means to have the power. Pouvoir, to be able to. Okay. Last branch is our verbs ending in RE, such as, let's put it on the screen like that. Verbs ending in RE, such as attendre, prendre, mettre. Attendre, it means to wait. Prendre, it means to take. Mettre, it means to put, to lay down, to lay. For example, to lay a cover on the table, a table blanket or something. Okay. Let's give some examples of conjugation. For the first verb, attendre, to wait. J'attends le train dans la gare. I wait the train in the station. Dans la gare, it means in the station. Le train, the train. J'attends le train dans la gare. I wait the train in the station. J'attends le train dans la gare. Okay, this one, as you see, it's got a root formed by attendre. You just eliminate the ending RE and you put an S. You see, you don't put an ES or anything else, you just put an S as an ending. And then for the next person, second person singular, you have the same form like for the first person. Here it's first person and here it's second person. Tu attends, you wait. Tu attends les nouvelles de tes amis. You wait the news from your friends. De tes amis, here it means from your friends. Tes amis, it means your friends. Tes amis. Possessive pronoun here. Tes amis. Il attend le début dans la nouvelle entreprise. He waits the start in the new company. Il attend, it means he waits. Le début, it means the start. Dans la nouvelle entreprise, in the new company. Dans la nouvelle entreprise. Il attend le début dans la nouvelle entreprise. He waits the start in the new company. Next example. Nous attendons la fin de ce projet. As you see, it's the same root from the infinitive attendre, meaning to wait. You take this root up to here, colored in blue here, and you put the ending ons for the first person plural. But that's not a rule for all the verbs of the third group that end in re. That's not a rule. It's just here that the root is attend and you just put the ending, you know? Because for other verbs you will see it's a bit different. It changes a bit. It changes the root even if the ending might still be the same. For example, for prendre, which means to take, if I say we take, is nous prenons. So you see, you have indeed the same ending as here, okay? But it's not like you took this root, prend, nous prendons. No, you just took pren as a root. So that's why these verbs are tricky. They are irregular. It seems that there is a certain structure to them, that there is a certain grammatical structure to their conjugation, but it's not like that. Actually, you have to be careful. You'd rather want to actually learn them by heart, in context, of course, in sentences with nice vocabulary around them. But it's not extremely easy to, you know, just learn them like you learn the usual regular verbs who all the time have the same root of the verb and the same endings. No, here it's different a bit. So let's continue, however. Nous attendons la fin de ce projet. We wait the end of this project. La fin de ce projet, it means the end. La fin, it means the end. De ce projet, of this project. Ce projet, it means this project. One last time. Nous attendons la fin de ce projet. We wait the end of this project. Okay, time to move on. Vous attendez pour aller au théâtre. Vous attendez pour aller au théâtre. Vous attendez pour aller au théâtre. You wait for going to the theater. Au théâtre, to the theater. Pour aller, here it means for going or to go, because this is in the infinitive form of the verb to go. So pour aller, it means to go or for going. Vous attendez, you wait. Here it's plural, second person, like you guys. I'm talking to you. Second person plural. Okay. Next example. Ils attendent les résultats des analyses. They wait the results of the analysis. Ils attendent les résultats des analyses. They wait the results of the analysis. Now a verb that seems to be of the second group of verbs because it ends in IR. It ends in IR, but guess what? It's of the third group of verbs and it's an irregular one, so pay attention how you conjugate it. The root here, it happens to be here, cour. You take this root, colored in kind of blue here, and you put the endings S for first person, S for second person, T for third person, ONS for first person plural, EZ for second person plural, ENT for third person masculine or whatever feminine plural. So let's read out loud. Je cours, I run. Tu cours, you run. You as in singular second person. Il court, he runs. Nous courons, we run. Vous courez, you run. You as in plural second person. Ils courent, they run. Third person plural. So one more time. Je cours, tu cours, il court, same pronunciation. Nous courons, vous courez, ils courent, they run. Okay. Next one, let's give a more elaborate example. Je cours chaque jour pour me maintenir en forme. Je cours, I run. Chaque jour, every day. Pour me maintenir, for maintaining myself. This is reflexive pronoun. Pour me maintenir, for maintaining myself. Actually, it's for, keeping myself. En forme. En forme, it means in shape or fit in this case, in this context. So, je cours chaque jour pour me maintenir en forme. I run every day to keep myself fit. Next example. This time is with the verb savoir, which means to know. Je sais que tu m'aimes. I know that you love me. Je sais que tu m'aimes. Je sais, it means I know. And notice how tricky here the root of the verb is, because the root of the verb has almost nothing to do with just eliminating OIR. It ends in the infinitive, I know. It ends the infinitive form of the verb to know, here, savoir, it ends in OIR. But because it's an irregular verb, it's not that easy, as you might have thought about it, to just eliminate this ending, OIR, and to sav, to this root, to append the endings, like it would have been je save, tu saves, il savent, nous savons, but it's not like that. Here it's je sais. That's how you conjugate it. I know in the present moment. Je sais. So you see, that's why the root is tricky. It's totally or almost totally changed from the normal root that a regular verb would have had in the first place. So that's why it's irregular by definition. So you gotta learn by heart how to conjugate these verbs. There is no really a shortcut to the process. Je sais que tu m'aimes. I know that you love me. Que tu m'aimes, it means that you love me. M apostrophe is here the reflexive pronoun that stands for me. Que tu m'aimes, that you love me. Je sais que tu m'aimes. I know that you love me. The second example. Tu sais que je vais à la maison. You know I go home. Or actually, you know that I go home. Je vais, it means I go. Il sait que je suis bon travailleur. He knows, il sait, he knows, que je suis, that I am. And bon travailleur, it means hard worker. Or good worker. But in the context, it's rather hard worker. Okay. Let's follow with some other last examples of this lesson. Nous savons que vous apprenez beaucoup à l'école. We know that you learn a lot at school. Nous savons que vous apprenez beaucoup à l'école. We know that you learn a lot at school. Nous savons, it means we know. Que vous apprenez beaucoup, that you learn a lot. À l'école, at school. Just like that. Nous savons que vous apprenez beaucoup à l'école. Okay. Next example, and I think it might well be the last one, almost the last one for this lesson, so bear with me. It's going to be this example. Vous savez quelle est la racine du mal? Vous savez quelle est la racine du mal? You know which is the root of evil. La racine, it means the root. La racine du mal, it means the root of evil. Le mal, it means the evil, the bad. But rather the evil, it means here in the context. So, vous savez quelle est la racine du mal? You know which is the root of evil. Du mal, it means of evil. Du mal, it means of evil. Okay. And next one, ils savent comment se débrouiller dans la vie. They know how to manage to get by in life. Se débrouiller, it means to get by. I'm coloring it in blue color here. Se débrouiller, it means to get by, to succeed, to manage. Dans la vie, in life. Ils savent, they know. Ils savent comment se débrouiller. They know how to get by. Comment, it means how. Comment, how. They know how to get by, se débrouiller, dans la vie, in life. And this concludes for our lesson for today. Actually, next one is going to be about more examples of conjugations from the third group of verbs, which are irregular verbs in their totality. But we're going to use them in easy sentences so that you both learn practical vocabulary, and at the same time you will have to learn by heart these conjugations, because like I told you, there is no magic trick under the hat. These verbs are all irregular, so you will have to memorize how they get conjugated in the present tense simple. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you very much for joining this lesson, and looking forward to having you onboarded for the next lesson of Easy French Languages with me, with Flavian Popa. Until soon, bye bye.